On the outside, the Swift sports a sleek and modern design. Suzuki have introduced a new Horizon design line that wraps around the vehicle, creating a sense of motion. Rounded shoulder lines give it a sporty edge, while the iconic Suzuki badge proudly sits at the front of the bonnet. Lower headlight positions and L-shaped daytime running lights not only enhance visibility, but also add a touch of sophistication. And check out those clear rear tailgate lights.
MixxFM News for Carey covers. For tarps of all shapes and sizes. Made to fit for trucks, grouper bins, trailers, boats and bunkers. Part of the Ace Radio Network. 94.5, 98.5 and 101.3 MixxFM.
19 degrees in Melbourne, cloud clearing, a top of 26. It's 9 o'clock. Good morning. I'm Dennis O'Kane. Thousands of people will today become Australian citizens at ceremonies across the country. Federal politics reporter Zach De Silva.
More than 6 million people have been granted Australian citizenship since the first ceremony in 1949. Today, thousands more will join their ranks. In the nation's capital, a ceremony is just getting underway here on the banks of Lake Burley-Griffin, with the Prime Minister and Governor-General in attendance. Across the nation, more than 20,000 people from more than 150 countries are today expected to officially become Australians. In Canberra, Zach De Silva, 9 News.
Australian of the Year Neil Danaher has dedicated his accolade to the wider motor neuron disease community. He's been battling the degenerative condition for more than a decade, raising more than $115 million to find a cure for the condition. The former AFL player is among more than 700 Australians being honoured in this year's list. Beck Danaher says her dad, who calls MND the Beast, is an inspiration to everyone.
When you're handed down such tough deck of cards, I guess, you see the true grit, the true character, and every day he's fighting so hard. It inspires all of us to fight back alongside him.
A Catholic brother who founded an organisation giving wheelchairs to children in need has been honoured. Thomas Oliver Beckett's Wheelchairs for Kids has gifted more than 60,000 chairs to children in more than 80 countries. The new Senior Australian of the Year says his organisation's work leads the world.
As the children grow, so does the wheelchair. So from the age of 4 to the age of 16 years, the children with disabilities can use the wheelchair. There are 11 various movements in the chair, which makes this possible. And there's no one else in the world making this unique wheelchair.
Commuters will have to wait until at least next year before they'll be able to use their credit cards to tap and go on Victoria's transport network. Timelines obtained by the Herald Sun shows the $1.7 billion upgrade is running at least 12 months behind schedule. A murder investigation is underway after a man was stabbed to death in Melbourne's north. Police were called to reports of a fight last night at a home in Thoresby Circuit in Craigieburn. An unidentified man was found with a critical stab wound. He later died in hospital. A 54-year-old man was arrested at the home. He's now in hospital under police guard. A 54-year-old woman is also in hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Now to finance, and the Aussie dollar is buying 63 US cents.
For Horsham Bearings, Darlot Street. See the district's largest range of industrial supplies in-store and online at horshambearings.com.au.
A big upset at the Australian Open in the women's final. World number 1 Aryna Sabalenka going down to 19th seed Madison Keys in 3 sets. Sabalenka admitting to being well below her best as she failed to wrap up a three-peat of titles at Melbourne Park.
I know how to play against her, but in this match couldn't really do my stuff, and she just played incredible. She was, it seems like, overheating everything, and the depths of the balls were like really crazy. I was trying my best, and obviously didn't work well.
In the A-League, Melbourne City going down last night to Macarthur FC 1-0. Jess Fox has taken out the Oceania Kayak Crown in Sydney.
It's always a great time of year having international athletes come out and do their winter preparation here. And with the World Champs in October, we're seeing more athletes come this summer. So, yeah, awesome to be sharing the start line with so many of them, sharing training sessions.
Manchester City has come from 1-0 down to defeat Chelsea 3-1 in the English Premier League, and earlier Arsenal 1-0 over Wolves, and Newcastle down Southampton, the score there 3-1. It's 9:05, and that's the latest news and sport.
If you or someone you love has been affected by cancer, call Cancer Council on 13 11 20 for information and support. Because tackling cancer takes all of us.
During times of emergency, stay with us on Mix FM, your official emergency broadcaster.
Upgrade your online presence with Ace Digital. We'll design and develop your website to reach your online customers. Get the details at ace.digital.
The Weekly Advertiser, the most widely distributed classifieds in the listening area. Mix FM weather for Horsham Auto Glass, for farm machinery, trucks and cars. 60B Darlot Street, Horsham.
Taking a look at your 4-day forecast for the Wimmera Mallee. Sunny conditions expected for your Sunday with winds south to southeasterly 15 to 20 kilometres an hour. Public holiday Monday, partly cloudy with the chance of shower, possible thunderstorm and 41. Tuesday cooling down with cloud clearing and a top of 28. Wednesday, sunny and a top of 27. Reaching 33 degrees in Horsham for your Sunday, 32 for Stawell, 31 in Ararat, 37 for Mildura and Oyen, and 35 in Swan Hill.
Macca's new Cadbury Crunchy McFlurry range and Crunchy Frappe is here for a limited time. So, Macca's run.
Right now, it's 19 degrees.